3, 2, 1, end of test. King with a go.
Well, hello there, and welcome to another edition of Warbird Wednesday. My name is Fred Bell. I am the Vice Chairman of the Palm Springs Air Museum. I want to welcome you to another episode, and today we're talking about another interesting airplane. But first, really?
All right, straighten up those ears and put on your 3-inch heels. Let's hop into this.
This is kind of scary. For some reason, this struck me as a bunny, and then you said it's a zebra.
The zebras.
Which makes more sense. Jason, my illustrious off-camera assistant, will give that to the kids. Today we're talking about a heavy fighter from Vultee Aircraft, and that is the XP-54. Now, this, I had to look at it twice. This is the Swoose Goose. Now, there's a B-17 of the same name, but that's what this heavy fighter was named. And so I'm going to throw up a plan view of the P-47. Greg at home in post-production can throw up a plan view of the XP-54. Now, the XP-54 was a heavy fighter. War was coming. We've already talked about that. And we were running very hard to get new aircraft into the mix. And this Swoose Goose, this XP-54 was no slouch. This thing beat out the XP-55 and the XP-56 to make it with Vultee. It was contracted. Now again, how early they were trying to get heavy fighters into the mix. This aircraft was contracted in January of 1941. So again, rushing headlong, trying to get aircraft up to speed. After it went through wind tunnel performance, they went to prototypes. There were 2 prototypes made. The first flight was in January of 1943, so it took them about a year to get the aircraft sorted out. What they found out was that the performance on the aircraft was really lackluster, and that was primarily because they were using a Lycoming 2470 engine that just did not give them enough power. And I'm going to talk about the another engine that would have been really gosh, what a beast if they had put this. This might have changed the performance of the aircraft, but that 2470 engine just did not do it. Now, it had some interesting pieces. It had a pressurized cabin. It was very Buck Rogers would be the term then. The pilot would get in the pilot's seat and then be elevated into the cockpit. Because of the pusher configuration, he couldn't bail out going over the cockpit, and we've talked about what Saab's resolution was at, but this one was a downward ejection system. In other words, he dropped out of the aircraft. 2 37mm cannons and some 50 caliber machine guns to boot. And when I'm standing in front of what turned out to be a heavy fighter for the U.S. Army Air Force, the P-47, there is no question that this would have been an airplane to duke it out. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put this on the spindle and talk about our salute today. So today, who I'm going to salute is Vultee Aircraft. Besides the Vultee vibrator, a lot of airplanes, they did not, or they have not been recognized. They kind of went off into history. Vultee was a fantastic early war company and produced a lot of really great airplanes, but their name, unfortunately, other than enthusiasts, has kind of disappeared into history. So to the Vultee folks, if there's any of you that are still out there, I salute you. And I'm going to do that today with Filberts. Filberts, fine green, old-time quality banana soda. Ooh. I don't even want this. Now, there is no California Redemption on it. Jason may be trying to poison me, so we will see. We're going to go ahead. Oh, there's a little bit of a fizz there. So all the Vultee folks today have disappeared into history. I salute you.
Let me tell you, you better be careful when you have this when you're out in a boot. This will get you an open container, public intoxication, all them kind of things. It looks very convincing.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. Oh, had a heavy finish. Not a big fan of banana soda. We'll do one more swig, as we always do, for the salute to those Vultee folks. Wow, that has a terrible finish. So the aircraft had a ducted wing for cooling. It had really a interesting twin boom layout, but the bottom line was they couldn't get the performance out of it that they wanted. They did look at, and here's a Fred fun fact, they did look at that Allison, the 3420, that had been slated for the Fisher, the P-75, the Eagle, and you have to. They also experimented with turbo superchargers. The second prototype had different turbo superchargers on it, but you have to wonder that Allison engine had such a fantastic thrust to weight ratio, one of the best of all the American engines, that if they had put that in this airplane, if it would have changed the day. Didn't happen, and the airplane kind of migrated into history. It is sad. And if you know, I can't even find what happened to these two aircraft. I mean, I have to presume that they were scrapped, but they're just gone into history. And that is the epitaph of the XP-54, the Swoose Goose. Now, if you are wanting to tell your friends about something really cool, Flying Phillies. This is a great book about the wasps in Sweetwater, Texas. The media itself is coming back. It's moving away from ebooks and some of that really boring stuff. So if you're interested in this, click on that link. Jason will send you one of those out for the summer, and you can have that as a gift. We cannot do everything here. I'm standing in front of a P-47. We cannot do all of this without your support, and it would be wonderful if you would click on that link in the description, give us a few bucks. We could certainly use it. If you came across us on social media, on Facebook and on YouTube, we'd love a subscription and a comment or a like.
You like me right now. You like me.
It really helps the channel grow. We're also on Instagram, so give us one of those comments on that as well, or a heart. We would appreciate it. Forward us to people that you know that might be interested in a short form, one take video. We don't spend a lot of time beating our brains out on the production on this. Some people say, we can tell. Other people go, we kind of like it. So if you know somebody that would like it, with just a quick overview of historic aircraft, forward that to your friends. If you are educating the kids at home, in the links below, there's educator guides. Those guides can be used for an entire year of curriculum, or they can be used in segments. If you're teaching the kids, go ahead and use those. Those are great for summer projects. My name is Fred Bell. I am the Vice Chairman of the Palm Springs Air Museum. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
3, 2, 1, end of test. King with a go.
Rise to the blessed day.